everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you and I'm so glad you clicked on. Today we are going to be using my TBR jar prompt thing to pick out my November TBR. I had my friend Princeton actually write all of the ones that are in blue, he wrote, and then some of the little white ones are the ones that I wrote. I'm very excited. I forgot what he wrote on his, so it's going to be a little bit of a mystery for you and me. I'm very excited to get into November and the holiday season. I feel like it's going to be a really nice cozy one this year. Fingers crossed. Not too crazy. I do have a couple of challenges that I want to complete. So I have my A to Z challenge. I have 3 more letters on that I need to finish, and then I do have the books on my 24 books to read in 2024. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete it, but I'm going to try really hard. So we are going to go ahead and jump right into this video, and we shall see what the first prompt is. The first prompt, oh, a book that I think will be a 5 stars. 5 stars. This one's kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. The only one that I can think of possibly being a 5 stars is actually Play Along by Liz Tomford. I have read I've read 2 books in this series. This is the Windy City series. These are all sports romances, and I've been in my sports romance era, so I feel like this may be a potential 5 stars. I rated The Right Move 5 stars. I rated Caught Up 4.5. And this is the next book. I do still need to read Mile High. I'm eventually going to read that, but I know that this definitely has a very high chance of being a 5 stars for me because I've just been in my sports romance era and I've been absolutely eating it up, and I really love Liz Tomford's writing, so I think this is going to be the first book we choose. I also think I'm going to pick like 6 or 7 for November. We'll see. We'll see what type of books I get. So this is the first book that is on our November TBR. Alright. So this is one that I wrote, a random number generator. Okay, sorry for that brief pause, but as I mentioned, we got random number generator for the second prompt, and for this prompt I'm going to be using Siri because I don't know, it's easier. And I have 114 books on my physical TBR right now, so I'm going to have it pick 1 to 114. Pick a number 1 through 114. 48. Let me count, I'll be right back. Okay, I have counted to the number 48. And we landed on Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher. I've actually really been wanting to pick this one up, so I'm very happy that it's on my list. It is quite the brick. So Lauren Asher's writing is just it's so easy, so digestible, so fun, so fast. So I'm sure I'll fly through this once I pick it up, but I'm really excited because I read Love Redesigned, and I really enjoyed it. I love the character, so I'm very excited to get into this. I know it's Single Dad. I know she's the nanny. Another one that I wrote. Oh! Scout on Fable picks. Okay, so if you don't know, Fable is an app where you can track your reading and your goals and whatever, so I have pretty much every book on my physical TBR loaded onto there, so it'll randomly pick what I want. So I've been loving Fable recently. It's just been such a fun time. So we're gonna go ahead, go to lists, want to read, and then there's this little part over here that says pick for me, and you just press it, and it just kind of like puts all of them like so. Randomly will pick one. Hopefully I own it. So I don't know what that means. We're just gonna go ahead and redo that one. I don't know why it did that, but hopefully I own the book that it picks. Why does it keep doing this? Oh, this isn't even out yet. Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. Okay, so that book I actually pre-ordered. Okay, it actually comes out in November, so that works perfectly. Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. It is a small town cowboy ranch romance, and I have had it pre-ordered since July. So it should be released November 4th. So we should get it, and we should be good to read it. That's actually really exciting because I know I'm immediately going to want to pick that up, so. We'll pick 4 more prompts because I've been getting kind of similar like romance like type of things, so The next prompt is one that my friend wrote. Let's see. A book with an animal on the cover. A book with an animal on the cover. Now listen, this may be a stretch, but there is a cat and there's a whale down here. So that has two animals. This has been on my TBR for forever, so I need to get to it. I was literally just talking to my friend about this, but I need to read this book. I've had it for way too long, and I don't know why I keep putting it off, but we are going to attempt to read The Midnight Library in November. Next prompt. A book you are scared to read. You know what? That could have worked for The Midnight Library, honestly. Could have worked. I'm scared of a lot of books, so... I don't know why this book is so hard for me to get to. I don't know what the reason is. I don't know if I'm scared of it, but I have been putting this book off so much. Like every single TBR that I put this on, I avoid it like the plague. So it's part of my 24 books to read in 2024. So if I read this, when I read it, I will read it. This will be a book that I actually literally need to read. If it is November 30th and I haven't read it yet, I am staying up all night. I will read this. I don't know why I'm scared of it. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I have no idea. So I need to read this one. This is on the TBR. Right, two more. A book with the longest title you can find. These two are definitely the longest. We'll count the words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so, okay. It is going to be The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic. Don't know much about this, but it is pretty good time to read this book in the fall/winter. We'll see if I like it. I don't know anything about it. Alright, I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last prompt that we will be picking today. Continuous series. So, these are part of the Belladonna series. It is the second book and the third book. I might read the third book this month. When I'm filming this, it's only October 21st, so this one is a potential for November. If not, and I finish this in October, I will do this one because I really want to read these two books. I absolutely adored Belladonna. You can hear all of my thoughts when I post my wrap-up for October, but I do really want to read these. I think that's it. I have a lot of variety on this TBR. We have some sports romances, we have a small town, we have a cowboy, we have a nanny romance, we have some fantasy, we got literary fiction. We've got a pretty good lineup for the month of November. I am really going to try my hardest to get to all of these books. That is going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you've read any of these books or if they're also on your TBR for November or the end of year, whatever. Yeah, I will hopefully see you guys in the next one.